Hey y'all, welcome on in. My name is Alex, the Creative Llama. If you see the red live box above my head, that means I'm live, but if you don't see it, you are just catching the replay. So welcome on in. We are going to be doing another boho, not another, but we're going to do a boho base and a couple of inserts tonight. So we're just going to hang out, we're going to paint. I've got some new nightly claims for y'all. Make sure you comment the word VIP. That'll get you the link to my VIP group because you're going to want to be in there tomorrow because we're going to have our Thrifty Thursday sale tomorrow evening. So, what else? I think that's it. We're just going to chill tonight. So, I hope everybody's having a great Wednesday. It has been busy around here, but it's been a good busy. I feel like I've gotten quite a bit done, which makes me very happy. Okay. So I'm just looking for my makeup sponges. Hi guys. Hello. Okay, so we've got a new boho base. Okay, so this one is the scallop base. Let me grab the other one for y'all so y'all can see the one that I originally have. So this is the one that I had in a mystery box over the summer. This is the one that I've displayed all the time, but I wanted to do the scallop one because I thought that may be a fun little twist. So if you like the scallops, that's what we're gonna do. But I'll let you claim both tonight if you want them. So these are going to be $12. So if you want one of the bases, just let me know. But I have 3 new inserts for y'all tonight. We're gonna paint up this base and we're just gonna paint it red. Hi Denise, hi guys. So as you're popping in, say hey. Let me get this shared over into the broadcast channel. That's what I forgot to do. I was over here just yip yapping and I forgot to let all of my friends know that I'm live. So let me share with everybody that we're live and then we will get to painting. So I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna use Tuscan Red. As you can see on here, I used white to paint this and I kind of did the chippy method. We're gonna kind of do something somewhat similar, but we're gonna paint it red. And then we're gonna sand it down. So let me move all of this out of the way. We're gonna paint, but you can paint yours whatever color you want, whatever floats your boat. You know, I'm not here to tell you what you can and cannot do. Hi Cheryl. All right, remember I got these big Mamu sponges from the good old CVS. We're gonna use these up before we get into our stock of makeup sponges. Hi Teresa, hi Wendy, hi y'all, hi Peggy. If you're just popping on, say hey, comment the word or comment the letters VIP. That'll get you the link to the VIP group because you're gonna want to be in the VIP group tomorrow. We're gonna have another mega discount sale on chalk surfaces because y'all, the laser will be here in San Antonio tonight and it will be moved into the house on Saturday. So we need to make some room for that brand new laser. Plus I'm gonna have some throwback cutouts over in my VIP group tomorrow night, which will be unlimited. And we might do an unlimited claim tomorrow night, like we did a few weeks ago, where I just let y'all claim whatever I showed you. Hi Doreen, hi Tammy, hi Michelle, hi guys. All right, so let's get this edge painted. Hi, Barbara. Barbara, I messaged you back. I have not been, if you are waiting on a message from me, I think I messaged everybody back right before I went live. I was not at my computer at all today. I was a cutting full and shipping full. I think I shipped out 30 packages. And I have more stacking up in there that I need to ship. So lots of stuff is getting shipped out. I feel like my hell week is over with the last set of orders that I was working on. Holy smokes, that took me forever. So, where are my baby wipes? Am I all out? Yes, it appears that I am. All right, hold on, y'all. I gotta go grab some baby wipes because your girl is out. I've got my big old box right here from Costco. Boone and Tucker say hello. Boone is still a smelly boy. He's a lot better than he was a week ago. But I get my baby wipes from Costco. Just put that underneath there for right now. For right now. All right. Pull this out. Hi, Melinda. How are you? Let me find my dryer. Oh my gosh, I'm just a walking mess tonight. What is happening down here? Oh my, y'all. It's always something. Oh my gosh. What is happening? It's a big giant mess around here. How in the world? Does this happen to anybody else? Or is it just a me thing? Oh. How in the world did it get that tangled? I have no earthly idea. I'm doing good. All right, let's dry. The paint's already probably dry. Hi, Darlene. Yay, Melinda. Yes, your ornaments shipped and then your stockings shipped. Yes, ma'am. All right, we're going to do one more coat of this red. Oh. Y'all, hit the heart button for me. Comment the word VIP. I'm trying to see something. And Boone and Tucker barking is about to drive me up the wall. Can y'all hear them? They were nice and quiet right before I went live, and I have a feeling the neighbor's dog is outside. So I might have to go let them in because those two, my two, are incessant barkers. They don't know just how to stop. Hi, Janice. Oh my gosh, y'all. Okay, so the reason I'm not painting the middle is because our inserts are going to just cover it up. There's really no need to paint it. You can paint it if you want to, right? I'm not here to tell you yay or nay, but you do you. But I'm not going to paint the middle. Hi, Patty. I'm a mess, Brenda. That's what I am. Oh my gosh. Y'all, I might have to go put them up because they're not going to stop. Nope. Nope. I might have to. They're driving me crazy. Nope. As soon as I think they stop, Tucker starts going again. And Tucker's the bully of the two. Boone's too afraid of anything. Yes, they are, Linda. Although they're not as smelly as they used to be. I was telling Haley last night, I was FaceTiming with her after my live, and I was like, because I walked back there to feed them. And she's like, well, how are they smelling? I'm like, they don't smell like skunk. It just smells sour. I don't know how else to describe it, but it just kind of smells sour. But it doesn't, it doesn't slap me in the face anymore when I walk back there, so that's nice. All right, we're going to take our Gator sander, and we're just going to sand the edges. And then we're going to glue this and put it together. So let me turn my hot glue gun on. And then I'm going to show you the 3 new inserts we have tonight. We're going to try to paint all 3. 2 of them are pretty simple. And the other one is a little bit more detailed. That was weird. So we should be able to get through all 3 of them. Hi, Sharon. So let me just get this sanded. I thought a red one would be cute. A little farmhouse-ish. Tell me in the comments, do y'all have the boho base already? And do you love it? No, not yet, Miss Linda. I'm just worried. I mean, they obviously come into the house, but they don't come like into the living room and stuff. one of my back doors, or both my back doors have like a screen-in door. And so what I'll do is I'll leave the back door open for them. So that way they can come in and get water and all of that. But everything in there, there's like no cloth, like fabric-like material in there, so it can't get stuck to it. I really feel like a bad dog mom because they've been outside for, you know, this week and last week, but I really don't want my house to smell like them. Hi, Maria. All right. I do not recommend letting your dog get sprayed by a skunk. It's not a fun time. Hi, Deb. No one is having fun over here. All right. Let's go ahead and glue this. Ooh, this is going to be cute. I like the red. I like the red. And grab my stick. This dang dryer is just getting in the way. I'm getting frustrated. First the dryer, then the dogs. Anybody else get like that where just like anything you touch, it just doesn't, you just drop it and then your dogs are going nuts. What's the word, like overstimulated? Is that what I'm thinking? Hi, Maria. Oh, I already said hello to you. We are making a new boho arch base. And then I've got 3 inserts for y'all tonight. Hi, Kimmy. So we've got the scallop base. Okay. I've always shown y'all this one, which is the double like arch base. This one is available on my website. This one is only available during a live claim or during this week, okay? So you're going to get this if you claim it, obviously. I love the red too. I'm a red is my favorite color. But while I'm going to glue on the back part of it, so we have 3 different inserts. We have Merry and Bright, and all these we're going to paint tonight. We have Believe, which is like a little Santa hat with minus the face. And then we have this snowman one. That is missing a snowflake, so I'll have to cut that at a later date. So which one do y'all want to start with? The snowman, which is going to be our more detailed one, the Believe, or the Merry and Bright? We're going to get all 3 done tonight. Okay, so when you get your arch, right, you're going to get this easel backer. I'm going to show you how easy this is to put together, okay? So this is your base piece. You're going to want to put that down first, but what I always like to do is kind of just measure where it goes. I kind of line up the bottom of the stand to the back, and then I kind of just put that right in the middle, and that kind of gives me an idea. So I'm going to use hot glue. You can use stick fast, whatever works for you. Hi, Erin. Merry and Bright, the snowman, Merry and Bright, Merry and Bright. I knew y'all were going to like the Merry and Bright. I knew it. Okay, then you're going to take these little things that have the circle. You're going to fill the slot in with this guy, okay? Then you're going to take this piece. You're going to thread it through. You're going to put glue on this side. Take your other piece, attach it, and then push it into the backer. Okay? Hi, everybody. And then there you go. It is a little leaning easel to make it easy to stand. Okay? Hot glue is off. I like to use hot glue to put those together just because it's a little bit quicker to set up than the stick fast. But that is the red base. You can take this and you can paint it whatever color you want. I just thought red might be a different look, something that we not normally go for. I'm usually black, white, gray for like all my frames, and so I thought a red base would be really pretty. Okay, so this one is $12. I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all claim it. Let me find my spreadsheet. So this one is going to be number 8. It's gonna come unpainted. This one's gonna be number 8, and it's $12 for the base. And as always, my Perks members and my club members will get your 20% off. So if you want the scallop base, it's $12. Just comment the number 8. And I will get your name down. All right. Ah, no, ma'am. I did, Miss Tammy, and I responded back to you. Hopefully, I can come up with something. I'll have to take it. When I get a chance, I will take a look at it. Okay. All right, Wendy Fairchild, Maria, I got y'all. Okay, we're gonna take this Marion Bright and our stars. Okay, we're gonna wipe this down. VIP. There's not really a word to go with it, just because I didn't add this stuff to the website. So you can just comment VIP. Make sure you're in the VIP group, because tomorrow is the Thrifty Thursday sale, and y'all, I've got the cutest project for tomorrow morning. Hi, Doreen. I got you, Miss Doreen. So, and it's a light up project, kind of like the snow globe we did last week. But it's more of like a winter one. All right, let's wipe all this down. Alrighty. I'm thinking we might try something a little different. So typically, Tammy, I got you. Typically, we would do a white background. We're going to try something a little different. We are going to try a little something different. We're going to go with light buttermilk. So I was watching a crafter earlier, and she suggested light buttermilk for more of like a muted color. But now I'm second guessing myself. Now I'm wondering, maybe we do a black background. Yeah. I'm thinking here. Black background or white background? I keep changing my mind. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Oyster beige. Yes. Yeah, they're the same size. What did I just had it in my hand. They're the exact same size. I probably won't ever do the large ones. I'll always probably just keep them at the small ones. Black, white. I did a white one and didn't love it. Me too, Crystal. Let's go black. Let's do black. Okay. We're gonna switch it up. The example picture has it as white. You could do like green, absolutely. White. Hi, Lisa. White would be pretty. But I'm thinking, what if we did, we could do some splatter. I don't have any water over here though. Bleach letters? What are bleach letters? For the arch? I've had it as a square. Have I done the arch before? Oh, I do so many cutouts now that I forget. I've had it as a square. I don't remember. I know there was a square option with no, Melinda, you did not. I know there was a square option that I did with like an interchangeable base. Because someone literally just sent me that picture today. Oh, well, okay. Well, we're doing it again. We're gonna do it again. So maybe I didn't paint it. That's probably what ended up happening. That's about right. All right, let me grab my paint markers. We're gonna use some silver. No, you're good. If you've claimed stuff from this week, I haven't sent out invoices. It's just been nutso around here. Okay. And my silver isn't in here. Love that for me. Okay. We're gonna go gold. Linda, yes, I have them. I need to do them too. There's just so many different projects I want to do. Okay. I'm looking for my silver marker. I don't want to do, okay, we'll just do gray. All right, here we go. I was going to use silver. We are a mess tonight. All right, we're just going to go in with a light gray to do this. I had no clue I already done this. It's probably because I didn't paint it, if I had to guess. All right. I would have preferred silver, but we don't have that, so we're going to make do. I'm not upset about it at all. So we're going to go red. Let's see. Red, orange, yellow, green, not that green, green, blue, purple. Okay. So red. And you know what I am going to do? I'm going to take my marker and I'm going to do the little tops to the ornaments, the lights. Like so. Now let's grab our red. So we're going to go red. And you can use paint for this, right? You don't have to use the paint markers. I just find that the paint markers are a tad bit easier. Caroler cutouts. I've had the singing angels, Elizabeth. This guy, those right there. But as far as like, that's a terrible orange. But I can look and see what I can find. You know, Linda, maybe what I'll do is I'll have those, maybe I'll have the jar inserts available on Sunday. What do you think about that? Grape green, that's green. That looks yellow to me. I don't know what world that they're living in. All right, we're gonna go yellow here. I'm surprised Haley hasn't hopped on and said you could use liquid glass for those. Roy G. Would y'all want the mason jar inserts on Sunday? We could paint those on Sunday. Let me know. I'm down to do whatever. Hi, babe. They're not on the website, Elizabeth. If you want them, I can send you an invoice. Are they on the website? They might be. All right. Yes, okay. I will do those on Sunday. Okay, jar inserts coming Sunday. I've had them for a while. It's just doing them, you know, is where I'm struggling. Hi, Renee. All right. So then we have this, which I did not in the correct order, but it's going to be fine. We're going to do the stars in yellow. So what color should our wording be? Yes, UV resin does great. What color should we do the wording? And I did a really bad job covering up that green. Don't kill myself, girl. It's the holidays. Everybody wants their Christmas crafting stuff. It's okay. I'll sleep after Christmas. Ow. Oh. There's an X-Acto knife underneath there. White. We can do white. Alright. The background definitely needs some splatter of some sort. So, let me go grab... Hi, Sam. Let me go grab my water bottle. Ow. Just run into everything over here. You're bleeding? Where? On my leg? Where? Where am I bleeding? Where? On your hand. Oh, that's paint. If you're talking about that, that's paint. But that's not out of the realm. A lot of times, y'all, I will start bleeding. I'll cut myself and not even realize it. All right, we're going to add a little bit of white to the background. So I'm going to spray a little bit of water. Okay. Now, if you want big dots, you're going to use a fan brush to splatter. If you want small dots, you're going to use a toothbrush. Okay. Move this out of the way. Okay, and you can do as much or as little as you want. Okay, there's that. You're good. I appreciate you looking out for me though, because that's not out of this realm that I make myself bleed like that. Okay, so then we're going to glue that. Yes. What color for the wording? Should we go white or gold? What do y'all think? White or gold for the wording? I think I just got paint on my face. I think I did. So let's get this dry. And let me wipe up my nose. Got paint on the face. I like that. I love splatter. It just adds so much to a project. Gold. Ooh, Christmas green, gold, white. Hi, Sue. Looks like gold's the winner. And then do we do our stars in gold? Y'all tell me. Then do we do our stars in gold? So we're going to use Nominee. Y'all know that I love Nominee for gold. It's just the best. So we're almost done with this one. So we're going to go in. Now you could do like merry and bright in different colors. I'm basic. Let's keep it simple. Green, yellow stars. Yeah, make sure y'all are in the VIP group because tomorrow's our big Thrifty Thursday sale and we've got a lot we've got to get rid of because y'all, the laser's coming on Saturday, whether I like it or not. And we need all the room we can get. All right. Ooh, y'all, that looks pretty. Ooh, I really like that. What do y'all think? Okay. I feel like the stars should be like white. I think we need white stars or gold stars or yellow stars. I feel like white stars would look pretty. What do y'all think? Slightly off topic, but will you be making baseball inserts in the mason jar? Inez, if the creator who, so I don't design files. Thomas might be able to, but I don't design any files. So if the creator of the mason jar makes baseballs, I will certainly, cut them for you. Absolutely. All right, we're going to use our overseas and just try to paint this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I like this paint pen. Okay. This gives great coverage. But what's everybody up to? I keep thinking today's Thursday. I know it's not. I know it's Wednesday. It's only Wednesday. I feel like this has been the longest week ever. But how's everybody been doing? Y'all have any plans this weekend? We're moving the laser in, or Thomas is moving the laser in. And I've been told to not be here. I'm not allowed to be here when he's moving it in. Which, after really thinking about it, he's probably correct, because I'll be watching his every move. And why are you doing it that way? What about this way? And he doesn't need my my opinion, I guess you could say. So I will be gone from the house on Saturday doing I don't know what. It's Wednesday. It's only Wednesday. But y'all, I'm so excited for the second laser. There's so many things more things I want to do. Like Thomas and I have come up with some really cool ideas, but it's just timing, like with the laser that I currently have, I can't do everything that I want to do. So, once we get our second laser up and going and I get myself caught back up, there's gonna be some more fun things happening. Some more fun things happening with the Creative Llama. So you're gonna want to be a part of it. I guarantee you. Car shopping. My son-in-law absolutely loves the footballs. Okay. I would assume she probably, if she does baseballs, I could always message the creator and ask her if she does do some baseballs. I'll make them or I'll cut them. If not, I can see if Thomas can make some. He has the patience to sit there and to design. I don't. So lots more fun things coming down the chute eventually. So I think the second laser will give me back my weekends because y'all, I wake up. I start my day probably about 8:30, sometimes 9. And I work till about 10 or 11 most nights. And then even on the weekends, I wake up and I start cutting and shipping Saturday and Sunday. So I don't really have any sort of break right now. And I need it. So, this second laser will help me tremendously. So I'm hoping that I can get, you know, my weekends back just a little bit. But there's so many fun things I want to do. So many additional things I want to do with y'all. I can't right now. So, and y'all know what that means. A second laser means you'll be getting your stuff a whole lot faster. No more of this taking forever. But as I've been telling y'all the last couple weeks, I appreciate all of y'all's patience and understanding and still continue to support. It does matter. So just know that I appreciate y'all. Okay, here's our first one. Okay, so let me show y'all. This is the scallop frame that we did earlier. If we pop that in there, this is what it looks like in there. Okay. This is a new frame, but it will also fit the old frame. Okay. So this one is going to be number 9, and it's going to be $6. So this one is number 9. It's $6. You will get yours unpainted. So number 9, $6. And if you want it, you just comment the number 9 and I will send you an invoice. But that's how it fits in the scallop frame. Okay. There's the first one. In bright boho insert. Maria, I got you. Tammy Roofer, I got you. All right, next one. We're going to do our believe, and we'll save our most detailed one for last. So again, I think I'm going to do, I was going to do a black background, but now I'm thinking green. Should we do green? Connie Bixler, I got you down for that one. Should we do a green background? So this one is just going to be obviously red and white. Or should we do a gold background? What do y'all think? Gotcha, Lisa. What do y'all think? Well, while y'all are telling me the background, I can go ahead and start painting the other stuff. All right, let's wipe this down. I was thinking green just to switch it up. But I'm down to do whatever. Number 9 times 2, Linda Samuelson. I got you. And I do have more nightly claims. I have a couple of ornaments. I have like smaller stuff for tonight. That's what I was thinking, Teresa, was a black background. Hi, Gail Caskey. And the scallop frame. Oh, I just messed it up. Gail Caskey. It does kind of look like that, doesn't it, Mary Beth? I know, I kind of like the black background. So we obviously know, not obviously, but this one is going to be blue on the background, okay? I do know that. My nail was like getting caught. I hate that feeling. We're gonna go green. Let's do, that's too dark. So we got Hauser dark green. Holly, there's Holly green. Or forest green. We're gonna go green. I'm kind of thinking of going forest green. Yeah. Okay. Decision made. We're gonna go forest green for the background. Okay, and remember y'all, if If you don't like what I choose, what I always tell y'all, change it up. 8 and 9. Hi, Anita Brown. I got you, Miss Anita. All right, we're gonna go forest green. And we're gonna add some polka dots this one. So we're gonna paint the background. This might need a coat or two. All right, y'all. No one has just volunteered their answer for a question of the night. What did y'all have for dinner? Or what are you having for dinner? I'm having leftover pizza. Well, I still cut and all that good stuff. If you ordered the baking trio sign set for the free ship Tuesday, those have all shipped. So those are all out in the mail. And then I'm working on the barn quilt stockings. And those cut really quickly, so we should be done with those fairly quickly as well. Hi, Anita, how are you? Ooh, that green is gorgeous. Ooh, I love chicken pot pie. I love the chicken pot pie from Cheddar's. I shouldn't have thrown away my red. Chick-fil-A for dinner. I love me some Chick-fil-A. Ravioli and garlic bread. Yum. Crock pot teriyaki chicken and broccoli. Delicious. Noodles and with pesto and chicken. I made this fresh fried potatoes, fried eggs, corned beef hat. Ooh, Miss Anita. That sounds good. I cooked a roast potatoes and carrots. How are you feeling, Robbie? Hot dog and chips. Simple. I love a simple meal. All right. That is on there. We're going to paint all of these white. So let me grab my white and another what is this called? Makeup sponge. Okay. And I know the white will need a couple of coats. Grilled cheese. I made me a grilled cheese not too long ago and it was so good. So good. And we will have First Dibs Friday this week. So make sure that y'all are hanging out Friday night to see what they are. And they're going to kind of go, they're going to go together. Kind of like the reindeer and Santa head, which if you ordered the restock of those, they got put in the queue. They weren't obviously pre-cut like the other ones were. So I don't know if you're wondering where those are at, they got put into the queue. So those will get shipped out once I get to them. Hi, Lori. Are you still making the angels behind you? The 3? Yes. Absolutely, Miss Anita. If there's anything behind me that y'all see that y'all want, you can absolutely say, hey, can you add that to my order? I'd be more than happy to. You just gotta let me know. I don't tolerate breakfast at breakfast time, but once in a blue moon, I love breakfast for dinner. I love it. I love breakfast food, but I'm not going to get up in the morning to make myself like or I don't want to say ornate meal, but you know, just like a breakfast. Like I'd rather just grab something quick. Very sore today. Took bandage off arm and pulled it. Oh no, I'm so sorry, Ms. Robbie. All right, let's do another coat of the white. And then we're going to do one more coat of that green, okay? So I'm using Snow White for this, and I will post these pictures over in the VIP group. If you want to snag them. Yeah, I love breakfast. I mean, my favorite thing is French toast, but y'all, like, that's so bad for you. I'm going to be eating French toast every morning. But Thomas makes really good French toast. So Thomas is the cook out of the two of us. He loves to cook. I enjoy cooking, but he's really good at it. So he's the cook out of the two of us. All right, we're gonna go back in and do another coat of our green. So this is forest green. We're gonna cover this up. Okay, I want it to be nice and solid. And then we're gonna do, I think, white dots. Ooh, maybe gold dots. No, we'll do white. We're gonna go white. You could splatter if you want to, but I really like the look of dots. All right, let's get everything dry. And then maybe we do the word believe in gold. What do y'all think? And I like the Marion Bright one and this one because they're quick paints. They're not super detailed like the last one we're gonna do. It doesn't require a whole lot. That green looks real good. The green, yeah. The green looks really good. Yeah, I like the green. Maybe we do the triple dots. Maybe we do that. Okay, let's grab our Distress oxides. And I'm gonna go brown for the hat. You think gold? Okay. I think distressing helps. It kind of, I feel like it finishes the project a little bit. I need a black one. I'm going to add a little bit of black around the brim. But I will be live, I was just thinking about this. I'll be live tomorrow morning at 10:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. And we're going to be live over in Craft Around the Clock. I mean, I'll be live over here too. But we're going to do another like light up shelf sitter. It's not going to be a snow globe. There's going to be a snowman with it. Gotcha, Miss Anita. I got you, girl. All right. Getting that on there. Oh my gosh, that looks so good with the red. I think gold. What do y'all think for the letters, for the believe? And I'm thinking gold dots. That's what I'm thinking. Gold dots would look good. Oh my gosh. Every time. Every time, my friends. Where did my paintbrushes go? Gold. Okay. Right here. I'm going to use the end to dot. Okay. All right, here we go. We're just going to do big old dots. But this is the issue with the paste, is that it's going to give us, I probably should thin it out just a little bit. I don't have like a good gold paint. That's not working. That's not working. Have you sent out? Not yet, Miss Anita. I am working on it, girl. They should be getting sent out very, very soon. Like I don't know if you heard me or if you heard me talk about it. I got another laser. It's not here yet, but it'll be installed into my house on Saturday. And then we'll be up and getting ourselves caught back up. So. We might just have to lightly sand these. It's kind of giving me like a peak. I don't know if that makes any sense. Okay, I'm not loving those. We're going to keep going with it. It's because it's paste and not paint. So it's a little bit thicker. You'll hear Boone and Tucker. They're being naughty. Probably find some more skunks out there. I shouldn't joke about it, but you know what? It's funny. All right. That's good enough, okay? I'll show you what I mean by like little ridges or peaks. So I don't know, because remember in the camera there's a little bit of a delay. But there are, instead of it being flat, kind of like it would be with the, oh yeah, you can see it with like the acrylic paint. There's like little peaks in it, which I don't love, but we're just gonna make it work. It's gonna give it dimension. It's gonna make it look 3D. And we didn't even mean to do that. All right, let's paint our letters, and then this insert will be done. And then we have one more, y'all. One more. I got way too much on there. Hi, Pamela. How are you? Okay. Ah! It'll dry down. And if it doesn't, it's not the end of the world. It's going to be fine. Texture. There you go. It adds some texture to it. All right, let's glue this guy. Stick fast. I'm something, Linda, that's for sure. Hi, Ruthie. I'm for sure something. A mess. I'm just over here laughing at myself, y'all. Okay. That's on there. I'm going to clean up the edge of my mustache. Whoop. With this. Speaking of naughty, my daughter took home her mason jar with the footballs and stars insert Sunday. Oh no, Inez! All is well right now. We're expecting, oh my goodness, I'm gonna draw my dots. What do you mean? Draw what dots? What dots are you referring to? Okay. All right, we're gonna glue this. Okay, I really like the dark green. What do y'all think about the dark green? I think some of us, including myself, I was a little skeptical about the dark green. But I really like it. And I just smeared that. Of course I did. Okay. A little bit of glue on the wording. right there. Make sure it's lined up. Okay. We're gonna let it dry. Oh my gosh, I'm just making a giant mess with that dot. Hold on. Oh, they are puppies, like an actual puppy. Hi, Lori. You know, my poor parents, they had to put Raider down on Monday. First, you know, my grandmother, and then my parents had a golden retriever. Her name was Raider. She was 13 years old, and they had to put her down on Monday. It was very sad. Very, very sad. So I feel for them. All right. So here is this one. Yeah, I know. She was the one that stayed with me, like, I think in July when my parents were gone for a couple of weeks. I post about her all the time when she was over here. So Boone is literally right here by this window. I know. Okay, here, 75-pound puppies. What kind of puppy is that, Miss Inez? All right, here's number 10. This one is going to be number 10 for $6. Let me get my fat head out of the way. So number 10 for $6. Oh, there's fireworks going off outside. I just heard like noises. I mean, it sounds like something else, but it's fireworks. Ooh. Ooh, y'all. Look at that. That is gorgeous. Oh my gosh, I love it in this red frame. Tick hounds. I've never heard of tick hounds. Oh my gosh. All right, Maria, I got you down. Diane Schaefer, I got you down. Connie Bixler, I got you down. So this one is number 10. It's $6. You'll get the wood blank. But isn't that so precious? And then if you already have the regular frame, I'll show you what that looks like in there. And it looks just as gorgeous. Okay. So here, let me show y'all what I have for y'all so far tonight. So this one is number 8. It's $12. Okay. This one is number 9, and it's $6. Hi, Marcy. And there it is in the frame. This one is number 10, and it's $6. And there it is in the frame. I love that. Love it. Tammy, I got you down too. Okay. Pop that out. We have one more to do, and then we'll be done. Okay? So, we have the snowman. It is missing a snowflake. I'm aware of that. So, we're going to do this red. Isn't that really cute? That turned out, I really like the green. Like, the green is really pretty. Okay, so this is going to be red. This is going to be red, white, orange, green, blue, white, and like a dark black blue. Okay. Actually, this shouldn't take us too terribly long. Connie, I got you down for the frame. Okay. Yeah, the dots look really good. All right, here we go. Last one. Are y'all ready? Hit the heart button for me. Y'all want me to show you some of the new claims that I have for y'all? You can also claim this in tomorrow's sale as well. Do y'all want me to show y'all some of the new claims? I've got smaller stuff over here. Or do you want me to wait till the end? Y'all let me know. All right, all I'm doing is I'm going through and I'm wiping down the wood, getting all of that glue off. Thank you for all the hearts. Y'all are so awesome. Okay, we're gonna go in with a bright blue. Let me move these. Yes, hi Angie. Okay, I'll show y'all something new. I'll show y'all something new. We got a word art. These are the smaller word arts, which y'all really seem to like. So this one says, Santa, stop here. Haley painted this one, but she didn't glue the base. But it'll come with the double base. So this one says, Santa, stop here. Okay, this one is going to be number 11. And it's going to be, sorry, not number 11. This one's going to be number 12. And it's going to be $9. Okay, so it says, Santa, stop here. Number 12. $9. And it's not very long. It's the smaller ones. We scaled those down to make them a tad bit smaller. I love the big giant word arts. But I know not everybody has space for them. So that one was number 12. The Santa stop here. Diane, I got you down. Okay. So we're going to paint this in blue. We could go spa blue. I got you. I got my last two people who commented that. All right, let's try spa blue. I haven't used this color yet. Let's see how that turns out. It's more of like a bright blue than it is like a winter blue. And I was asking, if you didn't see my post in the VIP group earlier, I was asking for recommendations on deco art colors that y'all love because I need to hit my $50 threshold. Plus, I want to get some for giveaways. So go drop your favorite deco art colors that y'all love. And maybe I will order some of that tonight. All right, I'm going to cut off the bottom of my green. And we're going to use this. So this is spa blue. I know Linda MacArthur liked spa blue. She recognized that. Ooh, that's pretty. She recognized that color as soon as I was showing it the other day. So this is one of the newer colors that I purchased. I like that a lot. A lot. Okay, we need a little bit more. I probably got too much of it. All right. Last insert of the evening. I've got two ornaments over here. And then I have a smaller little round thing. So I will show y'all one of those here in just a second. Okay. Let's put that to the side. Let's keep painting. So we're going to do the word snowman in our Tuscan red. Okay, I'm just going to keep with the Tuscan red. Love this color. That's way too much, but it's fine. I'm a swiper, not a dabber. I think we had this conversation the other day. It does, doesn't it? It sure does. Y'all, I was supposed to get my color of the month today. Actually, I was supposed to get it yesterday. They delayed it. And then they were supposed to get it today, and they delayed it again. And I paid for to overnight it. I want my color of the month. It's that time of season. where packages are going to probably take a little bit longer than expected. All right, we're going to go in. We're going to paint our snowman in white. It's okay. I'll survive. I will live. That's a first world problem, Alex. Sometimes I have to remind myself like that when I get upset about it. I'm like, you know what? There are bigger things happening that I could be upset about. This is not one of them. All right, we're going to go in with a paint marker and do the orange nose. Okay, you can use paint. I'm just going to use a paint marker for time. I do like the way paint looks better than a paint marker. That's just my personal opinion. All right, then we have the top hat, which I wanted to do like an ash gray, but I don't think I have anything that dark. We've got, I wonder if I just mix my own gray. Let's try that. I probably can, Pamela. Ow. I'm sure I can. All right, we're gonna mix our own gray because I don't have like a super dark gray that I love. So we're gonna mix our own. So I use slate gray and a little bit of black. And let's mix this because I want it to be like a really, really dark gray. I think I added too much black. Okay, mixing this up. Getting it nice. No, I think I added too much gray. That's okay. We're gonna just keep with this. Ooh, graphite. I was gonna order zinc, but I'll add graphite. There we go. There's another color. All right, I'm gonna do a little bit, the smallest little pinch of black, and let's see how that changes the color. Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, like I was very annoyed about it, but then like I had to remind myself, like, Alex, it's gonna be okay. You know? Could I make it a big deal? Yes, but it's really not that big of a deal. It's crafting supplies. Like that's where I have to remind myself, like, y'all, it's crafting supplies. It's not life or death. It's really just craft supplies. I'll be okay if I have to wait another day. Graphite is darker. Okay. Their charcoal gray is brown. Oh. Okay. All right, let's see how we like this. So we mixed up a gray. We used slate gray. That's still not dark. That's still not as dark as I want it. Although I don't mind. I want it, I don't love that. Let's see how it dries. Because it could dry a little bit darker. Like I was wanting, I guess, more black than gray. You know what I mean? It definitely dried darker, but I want like a gray black. Ooh. Okay, we want it darker. We're gonna go in, mix a little bit more. But I want it to look fabulous, Mary Beth. I don't want it just to look okay. Just joking. I'm gonna see if I can get it a little bit darker. Probably the original color that I mixed at the very beginning, that was probably more of what I was wanting than what I got. I should have kept it. And I knew I should have kept it. In the back of my mind, I was like, that's what you want. You'll hear them. They're running amok outside. I needed a little bit more because it was all dry on my mat. I didn't want to have to add it, but no, I know. I know. All right, here we go. Let's try this. It's still not dark enough. Should I just paint it black? I kind of like the gray hat. Should I just paint it black? It's Maria's fault, just like everything else. Like how she already knows. Just blame me. It's Maria's fault, y'all. Bannies and Tuckies are being naughty boys. Doreen's like, girl, just give it up and go black. Just paint it black. Like, just add a little more black. That's what I'm doing. Oh. Oh my gosh, y'all. Keisha's probably outside. Keisha's my neighbor's dog. And it's this little golden doodle. Oh my gosh, he's just the cutest little thing. Okay, maybe that's more of the color I'm going for. Yes, there we go. Okay, Maria was right this time. I mean, it's still gray, but it's the darker gray that I was wanting. Maria was right. Stop adding the gray. There we go. It doesn't always have to be. You're right, Linda. That's what I'm using to make my grayish black. That's what I was using. But I wanted it to be a little bit different. There we go. That's more what I was looking for. Oh yeah. I like that. All right, let's dry this. That looks good. Okay. So there's like our gray black. If you don't like the gray black, paint it whatever color. Maria won this one, y'all. She was right. I should have just stopped adding the gray. You know. Imagine that, Alex. It stops being gray. It stops being more gray when you stop adding the gray. Duh. Okay. I'm going to pick up all this extra Tuscan red and put it back into my bottle. We're going to do another coat of our spa blue. Okay. Hit the heart button for me because y'all, we're close to being done. We are very close. After I get this coat on here, I'll show y'all the two ornaments that I have for y'all tonight. If you liked the moose ornament that I had, I got another one for y'all. Oh. I don't know why, but when Tucker barks, it's like nails on a chalkboard for me. I don't know. It just drives me up the wall. The only thing we need to fix, or we need to paint, is a little brim to his hat, which I think I'm going to paint that black. Not the brim, but like the ribbon. I'm going to paint that black, and then we got to paint this. I'm just going to use a paint marker for this part. Can y'all hear him barking? There's Boom. Y'all, give it up. It's just driving me nuts over here. All right, there's that. My neighbor probably friggin' hates me, especially with them being outside. I mean, I would hate me too, so. But I'll tell him. He got, I was gonna say stung by a scorpion, but no, he got sprayed by a skunk. Being so naughty today. All right, I think everything is painted. We're going to add white dots to the background of the snowman. And then we are going to be done. Boone and Tucker. Boone and Tucker kind of get into it back there. All right. Let's wipe all this up. Well, maybe. It's fine. Yay! You got your free paint markers. That's exciting. All right, and we're going to try to dot with our white paint pen, and we're going to see what we think about it. But before I do that, I am going to distress the edges of this with blue. Okay. So I'm going to take my distress crayon in the color Blueprint Sketch in the end of a oh my gosh. Y'all, I apologize. I'm having a hard time concentrating with Tucker barking. So, all right, we're just going to distress the edge here. Oh my word. I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on. I can't keep listening to this. Give me a second. I'm sorry. I'm coming. Oh my word. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I could not sit there and listen to Tucker bark anymore. It's driving me insane. Oh. Golly gee. Girl's trying to craft over here. No, he's over there. You're probably right, Linda. But he's over there barking at the fence because my neighbor's dog is outside and he doesn't like it. So he thinks he should be able to tell him to go back inside. Look at me making up a whole storyline for Tucker, but you know, like he thinks he can boss him to not be outside. Like that's not how it works, Tucker. Tucker is a long-haired miniature dachshund, for those of you who don't know. And he has his Napoleon complex. There's some weird stuff going on in this house tonight. I need to go to bed. Ooh, y'all, look at the little snowman. Okay, I really like the gray hat. What do y'all think about the gray hat? I know. I'm sorry. It was trying my nerves. And so they got put into their crate until I'm done. All right, we're going to add a little bit of blush. I like to use just regular cosmetic blush. And I like to put a lot of blush on. That's a personal preference. All right. Let's add the dots. We are going to triple dot. So I'm using my overseas marker. Ooh, I like. Okay. I like this marker, y'all. Try not to overdo it. Cute, 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 cute. I've seen one a little like this. What? Oh, Maria. Boone especially, because Boone always looks like, you know, he's been so mistreated his entire life. What is happening outside? Something is happening. There's a big old truck outside. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, I like this marker. So I highly recommend the Overseas Paint Pen. I need to add that to my, it's not supposed to be delivered. What if it is? Should I go look? It's not supposed to be delivered. We're going to go pick that sucker up. Should I go look out there? Maria, don't say that. Let me go look. Hold on. Hold on. It's not the laser, y'all. It's not the laser. Y'all are over here putting the fear of you know what into me. Oh, I got a story about FedEx. FedEx is on my you know what list today. I was sitting on my couch eating my lunch. I was actually on the phone with Haley and Shelly. And FedEx pulls up at my house. And I have like a window right by my couch. And so it's slightly cracked. And so I looked over and I hear like a bang. He knocked over my trash can full of trash. And then he got out. He delivered my package. When he walked out of his truck, he looked at the trash can. I was like, oh, he's going to pick it up. Nope, sure didn't. He knocked over my trash can. Trash spilled out. And then he walked right by and didn't pick it up. I was mad. I was not happy about it. Like, he ran into my trash can and knocked it over. And then looked at it and didn't pick it up. Oh, I'm just... Is this how, like, you know, like you're getting older? Is like when things like that just make you mad? Whereas I feel like when I was younger, that I wouldn't have cared. I mean, again, there's bigger issues in the world. But I was like, really? Come on, dude. Yeah, not nice. But it was not my laser, y'all. It was the neighbor, I guess, something with their air conditioner. It was an air conditioning truck. I was about to be like, we just talked to the lady yesterday saying that we were going to pick it up. I could absolutely understand if the USPS man was like, this lady again, and being mad at me. But not the FedEx man. Especially not anymore since I don't get my wood delivered. I could understand the FedEx man if I was getting my wood delivered still. Alright, so remember that this is missing a big snowflake, so I will go cut that and add it to it, and yours will come with the big snowflake. This has just been an eventful live. We've had fun. I would have told him something. A UPS truck backed into my daughter's car one time. Thought I was going to have to. Oh, no, Denise. Well, I didn't get up because I thought he looked at it, so he saw it. I was like, he'll get it. And then by the time I got out of there, he was gone. Like, I wanted to call his manager. I wanted to call FedEx, because that's how mad I was. I mean, it really wasn't that mad, but I was just bothered. Like, come on, dude. So, you know. All right. Something out there is yapping again. Put that there. Okay, so this is our last insert. I have 3 more new items to show y'all, and then I'll go through everything that I've had so far this week, if y'all want me to, in case you missed the beginning of the week to claim. But you're going to want to be in the VIP group tomorrow, because we're going to have a bunch of chalk stuff up for grabs, and then I'm going to have unlimited cutouts tomorrow. And like, they're going to be like throwback cutouts. And then all the stuff that I've shown this week. There really hasn't been a ton of new stuff this week. And it's been nothing like super large. Other than the hutch that I have. Okay. I am going to add a couple of lines to this. Okay, that looks good. So it is missing a large snowflake, just so you'll know. Okay, I'm going to add a little bit of white distressing on there. And there's that one. Okay, so there is going to be a large snowflake that goes right there. But here is the snowman one. Okay. This one is going to be number 11. This one's number 11, and it's $6. Okay. Tucker, he heard a car beep, and so now he thinks he needs to tell that car to go, go somewhere. You go, tell them to go somewhere. You know what I'm talking about. All right, and here it is in the frame. Okay. So we did 3 inserts tonight. I really like the red frame. It's really cute. Okay, so this one is number 11, and it's $6. So snowman, top hat, boho insert, Ann Herring, I got you down. Tammy Roofer, I got you down. Okay, so let me go through all the things that I've had for y'all tonight. This one is number 8, and it's $12 for the base. Okay. Or if you want the regular base, you can grab this too. But this one is number 8. It's $12. It's the scallop base for the boho. Okay. Or if you want this one will be number 13. Okay. Here they are side by side. This one is number 13 and it'll be $12. So you get to pick the style that you want. Give me 1 second. Okay, and you want the scallop frame. And did you want the scallop frame, the basic frame, or did you want both? Okay. What did I do wrong here? Oh no, here we go. Sorry, y'all. No, that's right. Sorry, okay. So, number 8 for 12. Number 13 for 12. Okay. Then, I'm going to show y'all in the boho inserts. This one is number 9. It's the Merry and Bright, and this one is $6. Hi, babe. So this one is number 9, and it's $6. Here it is in the frame. Apparently, I've already had this one before. It's probably don't remember it because I didn't paint it. Okay, so this one is number 9 for $6. Number 10. Let me show y'all first. This one is number 10 for $6. It's the Believe Santa hat and mustache. So this one is number 10 for $6. And here it is in the frame. Okay. And then this one is number 11 for $6. Yay! This one is number 11 for $6. And here it is in the frame. Okay. This one I think is my favorite. So out of the boho inserts, which one is your favorite tonight? The Merry and Bright, the Believe, or the Snowman? I think I really like the Believe in the Snowman. So don't go anywhere yet. Hi, Shannon. And I have you down for the scallop frame and then one of the boho, the snowman bohos. I got you down for 2. The color of red is Tuscan red. Okay. Then I have a couple of new items and then we are going to be done. And then I will hop off. Okay. All right. Number 14 is going to be this moose ornament. This is number 14, the moose ornament. Remember, yours will come blank. And this one is going to be $6. Haley painted this one, and I think she did a fantastic job with this one. Perfect. I will get that down, Anne. So this one is number 14 for $6. Number 15 is another ornament. It's the cardinal ornament. This one is 3 layers, okay? This one is number 15. It's the cardinal ornament, and it's going to be $6. And this one is kind of small. It's not kind of, but it's about 4 inches tall by 3 inches wide. This one is number 15 for $6. Cardinal arch ornament. Number 16 is going to be a little mini basket insert. Okay, this is going to be for all your mini baskets. This one's going to be number 16 for $4. Okay, so this one is number 16 for $4. It fits all the mini baskets. And if you want a mini basket, that one is going to be $5. Mini gingerbread basket insert, or yeah. Number 17 is going to be our last new item. And it's going to be this little round. It is going to be 4.5 inches wide. And this one is going to be number 17. Santa stopped here for $5. So this one is number 17 for $5. I will, Anne. I will get them posted in the VIP group. Okay, so this one is number 17 for $5. And that's perfect for like a little tiered tray, a small little project. You can make it into a magnet. Okay, so that's all the new stuff. And then let me go through the stuff that I already had. This one is number 1. It is the cutout of the week. It's a pop-out kit. So it comes like this, and we just popped it out. But this one is number 1. It's the Nutcracker pop-out kit, and it's $6. Okay, that one's number 1. Number 2 is the Believe Angel shelf sitter. We did this one last week. Tucker. This one is number 2 for $12. I can't escape it. Tucker, enough. Number 3 is the Angels Gather rectangle. So this one says where angels gather, peace follows. Just a small little sign. This one is number 3 for $8. Hold on. We've got a hutch and a bookshelf. So this one is number 4. It's the Christmas hutch. And it's going to be $25 for the set. This is 8.5 inches wide by 10 inches tall. So this one is number 4 for $25. So you get the hutch and the bookshelf. This one is number 4 for $25. And they both come with the easels. Okay. And then last but not least is number 5, and it's the penguin mug shelf sitter. Y'all love these little mugs. So we have a little penguin one. This one is number 5, and this one is $6. He's being so naughty, Melinda. Extremely, extremely naughty. Let me grab the club cutouts for y'all, just in case you want to grab them. Let me come over here and get them out of the other room. Okay. Ooh, that sparkle looks so good. All right, we did this one last night. Okay, we're almost done. This one is number 6. It's the club window shelf sitter. This will fit the club transfer. You can obviously use whatever transfer you want to with it. But we put some of that fake snow on there. So this one is number 6, and it's $16. You do get the base with it. There are 2 layers to this. We made this last night on live. So this one is number 6 for $16. And then you can also just grab the snowman and the sled that matches the transfer if you want. And this one is number 7 for, I think, $7. Okay. So that's all I have. We went through everything, all the new stuff. Is there anything else that y'all want to see? Isn't it so fun? And like with the sky, it's really pretty. I want to do it again, but then I want to go more detailed and like do the trees in green, the snowman's hat in a different color, his nose, all of that. But I just wanted to do it really simple. And this right here, the blue color, is the color of the month. Absolutely, Miss Melinda. I probably won't send invoices, if I'm being honest, until tomorrow night after Thrifty Thursday. No, Diane, that was the sale price yesterday. That was the sale price if you claimed them yesterday. They went back to regular price today. So, they are $5.25 last night. But now they are regular retail price. All right, y'all. I'm going to hop off of here. I'm going to clean up, and then I'm going to go eat and change out the laser. You're fine. I appreciate your help. I really do. If you have any questions, let me know. If you're waiting on an invoice will be sent tomorrow evening, Friday morning. I think that's just going to be the best way. But I'm going to go ahead and start prepping invoices. So if you do want to know like your running total as of now, you can send me a message and I'm happy to help you with that. Okay. All right, y'all. Have a great rest of your night. I will see all of y'all tomorrow morning at 10:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. I've got the cutest light up craft, kind of like the snow globe we did last week. But it has a snowman this time. And it's not a snow globe. It's a different kind of thing. So I will see y'all tomorrow morning. Y'all have a great rest of your evening. And I will see y'all very soon. Okay? Bye, y'all.